Stop it.
Turn it off.
Right, well, the hour's started. Welcome to another podcast of the Mouth of Manliness and TV show to you guys in Boston.
What up, Boston, America?
I was going to do this. The Mouth of Manliness.
Oh, I love those stickers, Nick. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, stickers aren't much fun for people who are listening. My mate Phil Howes made us some stickers, and they're really cool. We're gonna stick them up around the place, maybe some in London. So if anyone gets a picture of themselves with a Mouth of Manliness in a sticker, we will share it on our socials just for fun.
I'm going to sticker bomb the tube stations. So if anyone sees them, hashtag Mouth of Manliness. And we'll probably not do anything. We'll probably just say hello.
Yep, we'll say hello. Right, you might notice another voice in the room, which can only mean another guest. We don't have many guests. I'm trying to keep guests to a fair minimum, really, so it's not all about guests. But once in a while, we get a guest who's probably worth having. And this is our friend Brad Humble. Can you see him? Can you see him?
There he is.
There he is.
Yeah. What's up,
in
Brad?
the flesh.
Top first name, first of all.
It's actually Rumble.
Yeah,
but Facebook won't let me have Rumble.
No, yeah. So your actual name is Brad Rumble, right?
Yeah.
Which is amazing. So, but Facebook wouldn't let you have Rumble.
No.
So you've gone with
Is
Brad
that right?
Humble.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
At the time, it was.
You're literally
meant to be
like
ironic,
dripping with epic names.
Yeah, that is
It's
true.
nuts,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's-
Humble's really good, and like Rumble's almost the opposite to
Yeah.
Humble.
I kind of wish I'd gone with Grumble now.
Rumble.
But we're going back
I like
6 years
Humble.
now.
So what? Do they just not let you have the name then?
They're pretty tight with names that know
Oh,
white
really?
boys at
What, 'cause
Facebook.
It's been used, or
No, there's other Brad Rumbles and there's other Brad Humbles as well.
Oh.
When I searched for it, I was like, there's no one called Brad Humble. That can't be.
Yeah, there's other Brad Actons. I couldn't believe it myself, but there's one
there's
or two.
other
out
Nick
there.
Hogwood, so that's like
Is there?
quite rare. Though,
Have you
really.
settled on Action Brad?
Yeah, I think we've gone for Brad Action.
Brad Action.
Yeah.
Bad Brad.
So
action.
neck tattoo is we're going to get that sorted out once we get the tattoo
neck
table
tattoo.
back. Yeah, just Brad Action all the way around.
Action
think
all
that
the way. Right.
Yeah, and the kids as well. They're getting it. So
Extra bit of shading on the Adams apple. Right?
yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that'll be the eye of Action.
Oh, yeah.
I know, I look pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's fucking cool. Cool. So when we kind of first came up with a podcast, I was thinking like right from that point really about having guests on, and you, Brad, were one of the ones that I thought of right from the beginning to have on for a number of reasons. First, you introduced. It was kind of last year, I think, and I was in a bit of a mess, and we were having conversations on Messenger, and you introduced me to the Darren Brown book, which is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I tell everyone to read that, man.
And then we had quite a few conversations on from that, and obviously, your Grum. How do you say it?
Grum Reapur.
Grum Reaper. I always say Grum Reapur
Because you're posh.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, so and that as well. Basically, you're a big advocate for suicide prevention. You've got a massive story as well as to how you got to where you are.
Yeah.
And how you came to doing the artwork that you do now, which, from what you were saying earlier, has been massively successful.
It's surprising. Yeah. I didn't realise it'd take off the way it has.
Tell us first what Grum Reaper is.
So Grum Reaper, the character, is like the anti-Grim Reaper. So rather than coming to take your life or take your soul, he comes to save it if you want to take your own. He's basically like a superhero for the suicidal and the lost.
So cool.
I'm writing the story for it at the moment, and it takes... I started out with a few little ideas for webcomics, and then I started writing it, and it just grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. And now it's like it's going to be like 4 books.
Wow,
Yeah.
man. That's sick.
What, you're going to draw it all like a graphic novel type thing?
I'll write it as a novel first, and then I'm going to uni to do illustration to then hone my skills, and I can then turn it into a graphic novel as well. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Wow.
That's so
it's good
cool.
to have a mission,
Yeah.
isn't it? It is good to have a mission. It sorts you out.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's something that Darren Brown says in the book, isn't it? He says if you I was wondering if that if he says the reason a lot of religious people are happy is because they've got a purpose greater for themselves. And I come from existentialism and cynicism, so I was like,
Yeah, I
I don't
do.
really like anything, or life seems a bit pointless. But in finding that purpose, it was on the mental ward in Basildon when I was there. I was like, I can teach, if I can teach myself how to beat back this demon that was depression, then it will become my greater purpose to then pass that on to other people. And that's where I'm at now. And that was 8 years ago I started that.
Yeah, it's kind of like me a bit. Like thinking, oh, you can use it rather than have it use you. And you can use it in a way that's positive, and then actually that makes you feel better, and along the way you're helping other people. It's like, it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think like we very much did that, and I think that's why why we're here, really.
Yeah, that's what we're getting from the podcast is basically we haven't got an agenda. It's great that we're doing it because we're mates and we want to do it. It's obviously I already had the gear because of stuff we've had before, but what's come out of it, what we've got in common, and what people are reaching out to us about is the fragility of life and how precious we all are and the troubles we're all going through. And every week, like I know I keep saying it, but the messages that are coming out are just like, it's just crazy.
It's always surprising, right?
Yeah, how much people are opening up to us and bearing their souls, basically. And we're no one, and we don't profess to be anyone, and we don't know any answers. We're just trying to sort ourselves out, right?
Yeah, I guess like in some ways you can share some of the knowledge you've learnt along the way. So you can say, right, well, this is what I do. It don't work for everyone, but this might be helpful. And that's kind of like what you did to
That's
me.
basically all I do.
Yeah, you just give